Please tell me what the JJF is. I know it was real. I send you what I saw. You decide.
Good afternoon, Rumsinopolis. This is Kristen Frederick standing in for George Ann Romero. It's August 10th, 2044. Today I am joined by the starring pitcher of the Brooklyn Dodgers, Reggie Maris. Welcome, Reggie.
Thank you.
So, what is it like to be tall, handsome, incredibly talented, a wonderful pitcher, and just having signed a 7-year, $720 million?
735, actually.
That's a lot of money. Wow, I don't make that much. I don't even think George Ann makes that much.
It feels great.
I'm sure it does. So, I didn't realize that the Dodgers had been so important to this area originally. I mean, you've been gone for a long time.
I mean, well, they went from Brooklyn to LA, and then they came back to Brooklyn after the quake in 2026.
Of course. It must be nice to be back, though.
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, to be playing for the Dodgers, they're like a family, you know, and I want to lead them to another series.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'm sure you will. Speaking of the series, what was it like to meet the president after you won last year?
Wonderful. She's a really down-to-earth woman. Very nice.
Wow, that's great. And speaking of women, I'm sure I need to ask what all our female viewers are wondering. Do you have a girlfriend?
Well, you know, a few.
That's cool. So, this year you guys are doing really well yet again.
Yeah, and our hittings really picked up, and Coach Neely has us very focused, you know, eye on the prize.
Oh, that's great. And how about the new owner? How do you feel about him?
Edward Mordred?
That's what I heard. He's owning the team now, right?
Yeah, he's a great guy. I don't see him very much, but, you know, he's got a lot to keep me around.
So, it can't be all that bad, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait, is that your pitching hands?
Yeah.
I better not.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. It's great to meet you. Thanks for watching Rumsinopolis, and be sure to tune in next week to see Reggie pitch them to a winning game, I'm sure. Have a wonderful night.
Well, I'm here to talk about the earthquake of 20 years ago. And I was 37. I had 3 kids I adopted. And everything was going good. Had my house, had a career. And it happened. Suddenly. Well, I mean, you always happen suddenly like that. I really remember the one in 2010. That's when I adopted my first baby. I was watching the TV and they were bringing these babies up, little children and babies and women and men, and they found them in the rumbles. And I looked at them and I felt for them, and they brought him up. He was 2 years old and he was just babbling away. I hadn't seen it. A few minutes before they had brought his grandmother up. She didn't make it, and he lost everyone. And at 23 years old, I adopted him. Thanks to my mom and my dad. Ah, bless their hearts. They were so proud of him. But then that rumble, it was a rumble, yes it was a rumble. It was a big rumble. In 2024, 37 years old. And my baby, well, they were all my babies. The other ones were in school, and he was supposed to be in school, but he was home with me, and it happened. I went into the bathroom. For some reason, the whole house didn't have my baby anymore. Well, he was my oldest, but he was still my baby.
Oh, you want to talk to me about the military? Is that what you want to talk about? Because let me tell you something, Missy. The military, and as far as military intelligence, that's one of the biggest oxymorons there is in this world. Because there ain't no intelligence concerning the military. Now let me tell you something. I was in the war back when they were fighting that war on terrorism. You never know where you're going to be deployed. And I seen my friends blown up, smashed to pieces, pulling dead bodies. Ain't no sense to war. Oh, God. I have a son. He's going into the military. He's going to be shipped off pretty soon. And now they want an extended deployment? Don't talk to me about the military. An extended deployment means he'll be coming back 5 years from now instead of 3 years. And that's if he comes home at all. You know, that's if he don't come home sooner. Injured, no limbs, maybe in a body bag. So why don't you take your interview and go somewhere else, Missy?